so we are going to work on some rotation and single leg and on 2 legs. So we are going to be using these things. These are your rotator discs. They swivel and they're very loud. But I have linked this in your toolkit in the Dancer's Handbook that is part of this course. So you can go ahead and buy it and do it clickable. So we are just gonna do really simply, you can grab onto a chair, or if you're doing it at a studio, a bar, and we're just gonna start in parallel, and we're just gonna really practice standing up really nice and tall, lifted in your legs and underneath your glutes. Now, really quickly, the glute that you are supposed to engage is on this side of your, right under here in this muscle. You're not gripping your hip here, and you're not gripping up here. This is all nerves, and if you grip these nerves, what happens is you can cause yourself nerve damage, which who wants that? So this is a huge misconception, because a lot of teachers will say, squeeze your butt or use your glutes and all that stuff. Your glute is one muscle in your butt, not the entire butt cheek, as weird as that sounds. So make sure that you're using the correct muscles that wrap around underneath. So as we work on this rotation, we are going to use our glutes, but we are going to use the correct muscles, these muscles in here that I was just talking about. So use your core, sit up nice and straight, lower abdominals, and we're just gonna do turn out and turn in, and turn out and turn in, and turn out, turn in, turn out, turn in, turn out, turn in, turn out, turn in, turn out. Max rotation as much as you can. Turn in, turn out, turn in. Now, go ahead and do 10 of those, and then we'll switch legs. So, again, lifted. Make sure that you don't have one hip hiking up over another. Make sure that you have even hip bones. But, again, lifted in the back of your leg all the way from the bottom of your heel to the underneath of your glute. And 10, 9, don't over-rotate in, 8, 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, now we are going, again, you can do this assisted with the bar, but if you are a little more advanced, you can do it without it. So you can either use your arms first and second, or you can leave your hands on your hips. We're gonna go straight to passe. We're going to plie and stretch. And our goal is not to turn in or turn out. Our goal is to maintain the same amount of turnout as we stretch and as we plie. We'll do 5 of these, because these are actually very difficult. Again, refer back to my passe exercises. We're not gripping here in the hip. We are using the hamstring. And you're gonna feel a little sore in the psoas. All right, we'll do 5 on that one leg and then 5 on the other leg. So find your balance, stand as if you were in ballet class, doing passe, and this is what it would look like if you were doing arms. Don't push your foot up against your leg, make sure it's nice and lifted. Down and up, that's really hard. And down and up. And dummy, and up, and dummy, and up, and dummy, and up. As you can see, I started to kind of rotate because I was losing my balance. So maintain that glute muscle here. That was because I wasn't able to maintain the glute muscle, because once you are able to activate that and relax in your hips, because remember, your hips fall in socket, separate from back here, which is the muscle. So you want to make sure that you use your glutes as an anchor and your hips have full range of motion. So to be able to plie and stretch, you still use the bottoms of your glutes to anchor you, but there's free range of motion in your hips. So when we're doing exercises like that, make sure sure that's what you do. All right, one more exercise. We're gonna do passe and plie, turn out. We're going to carry it around to the side and try not to turn like I just did. So this is a very, very hard exercise to maintain. Again, using that glute, you can keep your legs nice and low, but make sure that you don't use a whole lot of momentum. If you turn, it's fine. Just try not to turn so much as you rotate. Now, if you're feeling off balance, remember your core, remember the placement of your legs, and remember straight knees from here like a TheraBand all the way to the top. We'll do 4 of these because these are extremely difficult. Make sure that you're not opening with your body or twisting off your hip. And open and twist. All right, other leg, really quickly. And there we go. These exercises really show my weaknesses, guys, as you can see. And try and get back to a turned out position. If you need to reset, go ahead and reset. It's not a big deal. Remember, this is self-care, self-love for your body to make it stronger and to make our brains not beat ourselves up every time we make a mistake. And whoop, reset, and go at your own pace, as slow as you need to. And that's how we can use our rotator discs. Now, if you have 2, you can do simple exercises like turn in, turn out, turn in, turn out. Even this right here without the bar is a really great exercise to do for balance and turn out. So that is our exercises with our rotator discs. Go get them.